Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing something a little different on this first segment. We are, well, not as clean as I'd like to be, but clean enough for what we're doing, right? We're going to be working on this fan back here. It's a tower fan. The base has come loose. Come to find out, a number of its little screws were missing. So I've already gone to the hardware store and picked them up. They should work okay. We'll use them in the base. But, yeah, 4mm by 0.70 course. So they weren't too tricky to find. They actually, a good hardware store, guys, has those little bends. You pull them out, and you got your stuff. Now, we are going to put a blue Loctite on them. Thread locker. They ain't coming out because I think we vacuumed up some of them in the past. So let me grab a screwdriver. We'll put this fan on its side, and you can watch me start fixing it. Come on up here. Oh, come on. You're almost out here last time. Well, what is your... There it goes. Come on. Come on. I know you want to come out of here. Come on up. Let's try magnet. There we go. Got it, guys. Only took us 5 minutes. Good deal. So the base was already missing a bolt down here, and then the secondary base up on top was missing a bolt. So to confirm, I want to move these up here because I want to make sure that top base, these have plenty of head space so we can intermix these bottom ones. I just wanted the main base ones, one that kind of takes more weight, to be the one that actually does its thing up here. Now what I like to do is when I'm tightening down bolts and mark that if they're thread locked, I'll put a magic marker on them. That way I know I've already done that one and I don't have to pull out any of these in case I get pulled away from the project, guys, I still know where I'm at. So all these little screws, guys, were loose. We've had this fan for a number of years, so I'm not 100% surprised. It just, you know, the thing almost collapsed and we couldn't figure out why at first. And then I'm like, wow, we're missing screws. And what is that? All kinds of messages. Oh. So, let's just thread these on and see what happens. Oh yeah, we're good. We are good. Let's just thread these bad boys on there and we'll be done. Good. Okay, that one's good. We did these two oddball ones, so let's paint those. Now, like I said, you can use either a green marker or whatever. I do actually, for other things that are tough for markers to see, I do have a paint stick. This doesn't require a paint stick, guys. This just requires... Yeah, see, these things aren't even tight, guys. Not even tight. So guys, before you go throwing your stuff away, I know we're a throwaway society, guys. That's just the way we have become over the years. It used to be things would last, 50 or 60 years. A good refrigerator and so on and so forth. But we are not in that society anymore, guys. Too many people think it's too cheap to throw, or too easy to throw this stuff away when a bottle of Loctite, a trip to the hardware store, and as you can see, what are we at? 5 minutes? 10 minutes. We're almost done, guys. 15-minute job, and you've saved yourself the hassle of going to the big box store or ordering it on Amazon and waiting for it to be shipped. Not only that, it gives you a little bit of pride in that you were able to fix something. This is one basic, one basic hand tool, screwdriver. Now, for the other part, I could use the smaller one for all of them. I like this one. But there we go, guys. Everything nice and tight. The Loctite will keep that. So let's stand this up. Oh, yeah. Now it's just got the wobble that it's supposed to have down here in that screw, or in the base. because it does oscillate, guys. Oh, the wife is going to be happy, and that's what we like, right, guys? Happy wives. Happy wife, happy life. Remember that. Okay. One more project done in the garage, guys. Hey, guys, welcome back. I was going to work on the brakes on the hot rod this weekend. I was also going to work on the motorcycle this weekend. The motorcycle we decided to send off to a shop. The part I bought is a part that we need to replace, but it's after talking to some other guys, it's probably not the part that's going to fix the motorcycle. So instead of me chasing it, because I'm not a motorcycle mechanic, I'm going to let the professionals do that and get it done. That way we're ready for spring. So and the youngest has his bike ready to go. The brakes, I'm going to have to call some brake people. I went and looked at the stock caliper. Once again, my calipers are not stock. They are a aftermarket from Speedway Motors. The stock piston in the caliper is 2.5. These are 2.75. So it's a larger piston, and that gets you better clamping force on your rotors. So better braking. I have slotted and drilled rotors, and it's probably nothing that the hot rod needed, but wink, wink, we told the wife, you know, we're putting in a V8. We probably should have a way to stop it. And that there is some truth to that, guys. I mean, we're going from a V6 to a V8, but in all honesty, if you read the numbers, I can't remember them 100% off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure there's only like a 250 to a, yeah, I think 250 is the max. I think it's actually only a 100-pound difference, depending on accessories. The weight difference between a 4.3 and an LS or 350. So, and that's not aluminum block or anything like that, guys. That's just cast iron to cast iron. There is a weight difference, but it's not totally out of whack for an S10 frame. But once again, guys, I can see my brake lines. I'm not sure if they're binding or not. I've cycled the tires left, right, left, up, down, left, right, so on and so forth. And it's not that they're binding. Well, one of them looks like it's binding, but I can't be 100% sure until I actually roll it. And it looks like it's going to rub the tire. So it looks like I'm either going to have to change calipers back to the stock calipers or change the brake lines to a different brake line. I'm more inclined to change the brake line. For one fact, once again, we're larger calipers for more braking, and it's going to be about the same cost for me to go get the calipers. I can take a look in my boxes, but I'm not going to lie to you. I don't think I have the original calipers anymore. I think I had to give them as a core, or somebody needed a core and I gave them away, or I take them to the junkyard for salvage. I'm not sure what happened, but I'm pretty sure they're not here, guys. So, brakes aren't going. This is part of building a hot rod, guys. Like I said, this channel is for me to not so much vent, but you know, if you guys get frustrated, hey, like I said, this is my first time, and it's a Frankenstein 46 on an S10 with an LS. I don't do things easy, apparently, the first shot. So, live and learn. The guys in the 60s, the 50s, when they were building their first gassers, the reason we've got the cars that we got today is because of those the alcohol drag cars and the safety that came with it and all the other stuff. So I'm not upset. I mean, we're living in a technical world that I can hop on a computer, which your phone is one of your most powerful computers in the world. I mean, you got Google, you got other things, DuckDuckGo, whatever you guys use, and research this stuff. Now, is it always right? No, guys, but we're going to take a couple minutes, take a look around. I've got some bookmarked bookmarked on Speed World that I think would work better. They're a little longer, and they are a universal banjo nut, so you can position them anywhere you need on the caliper. I think that's part of my problem with the stock, is they're really oriented only for one way, and these calipers aren't oriented that way, so it's a Mod Podge. And I thought about taking the brake line holder. There's a little bracket that comes off the frame, and it holds the hard line to the soft line, and then it goes to the caliper. Thought about cutting that off and welding them upside down and doing some other stuff, but I don't know if that's going to be my best course of action or not, where I could possibly drill it out and weld something else to it or bolt it. So I'm having to evaluate what I'm doing, guys. I will let you know in the next either segment and or video what's going on. So thanks for watching. Have a great weekend. Go out there and get greasy, guys. Do some research on your computer. Don't be afraid of this stuff, man. Go out in there. I don't know what I'm doing. My wife says I need to have a tagline. So from here on, guys, this is going to be the tagline. Let the misadventures begin. Hey, guys. So after some looking, I got the caliper out, guys. And so this mating surface isn't letting the washer crush properly. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a file. We're going to run a file up and down right here. And we're going to try to file this down, just get the burrs off, see if that helps us. I'll let you know in a little bit. Hey guys, back on brakes. I'd done some filing and made sure everything was good, and I was starting to torque it down to test the fit, and my banjo bolt went kaput. The other thing, before it went kaput though, I won't be able to show this on camera though, guys, but right here there are the grooves in the caliper and your line. They have grooves in it to do this. On the other side, this side, there's no grooves. So that caliper, the base of it is not sitting flat. Part of it, I'm sure, is that the banjo bolt is bent. So I'm afraid, I've always done the torque spec, but being an aftermarket part, guys, torque spec may have been too much. It may have been, and that could have been what happened, is I technically torqued them to the proper torque spec and gulled the threads, bent the banjo nuts, or was actually over torquing them, and it was pulling on the threads and making it loose. And maybe that's why they weren't seating. So I think we're going to go and get the factory calipers and throw those on and see if I can get these brakes to seal up today. Be back in a couple hours. It's going to be an adventure. But you know what? I'm sorry. New tagline. Remember, guys, let the misadventures begin. Okay, guys. Last video of the series, I think. So we had to buy the factory original calipers. They work. They're not leaking. So it is what it is, guys. We're trying to bleed the system now. We've got the fronts bled. We're trying to get the rear bled. The rears are being very difficult, and I'm not quite sure why. So I'll have an update for you next week. We'll see you then. Be safe, guys.